Hello, everyone. How are y'all doing tonight? How are y'all doing this fine eve? Today is the first day for the next 3 stream days of the last 3 stream days of the year. Can I restart that? Today is the first day of the last 3 stream days of the year. All 3 of these stream days will be dedicated to the Wheel of Roguelikes, because I feel like I feel like I should be able to beat at least one roguelike this year on stream from the wheel. Because if not, I'm gonna be mad. For the next 3 days, hopefully, well, next 3 days. Today, tomorrow, Tuesday, we will be playing nothing but the Wheel of Roguelikes until I beat one of them. In which case, then I'll, move on to something else. Hopefully, we can get one done by the end of the year. There's always hope. You always have to hope, because if you don't hope, then what's the point? Anyway, let us decide what's going on with the first game. Oh, actually, I do have to introduce, we have one new face, Absalom. I bought it on Christmas. Had people vote on it in the Discord. Fun game, I love it. It's so good. But we're gonna see what we'll be playing for the first 2 hours of today. It's almost Absalom, goddamn. Star Renegades. Congratulations, Star Renegades. You are going to actually be played on stream. Get everything set up for that. Okay, so Star Renegades. And while I'm setting this up, I will just say that I am extremely tired. And, I won't say in a bad headspace, but just saying it's not the best headspace to be in at the moment. But we will what is the words I'm looking for? We will triumph in the face of adversity. We will continue in the face. We will persist in the face of adversity. Hoo boy! I was about to say it should be appearing in the... Alright. I'm gonna turn me up just a little bit. Alright. That should be good. I love this intro, by the way. It provides a very serious opening. Post-apocalypse, robots, lone girl fighting in mech. Whereas the game is a little less. It does have the same premise as the opening, but it's definitely a little more silly in places. in which we will see. Let me abandon the current mission. I don't remember what the fuck mission we were on, but let's just abandon that. So, this game is a very traditional turn-based role-playing game in a lot of ways. And there are some ways it's not. For example, you start off every run at the base here. You get intel points throughout the game, and it's basically your experience. And sometimes it'll provide new subclasses. Sometimes it'll it will always provide new subclasses. Sometimes it'll provide new subclasses for classes you don't have, but sometimes it will provide actual subclasses. Anyway, so you always start off here, in which you get to spend points on certain upgrades that can now show up in the run. What? Yeah, I'll just keep that. Like if you spend a if you select one like this, it will automatically always appear in the run. If you don't, they'll just be spread out. If you know exactly who you're going to grab, you can just be like, okay, well, I want this one for them. And here are our characters. We have Win Syphex the Valkyrie. Tough, can deal heavy damage, taunt enemies, and take out armor. You see, we have certain stats here, like armor damage, speed, regen, stagger, stuff like that. We have Zerx Nurze. I'm assuming that's how you pronounce his name. Powerful shield regeneration, provides support and can do AoE damage. Nodo Calthoris, fast and disruptive. Oh, hold on. Zerx was an Archon, and Nodo is a Saboteur. Fast and disruptive, can stagger, stun, and do decent damage. We have Jens Malric, high damage Enforcer, a high damage support that can also stun and regenerate shields in a pinch. Mariadi Penrave, the Aegis, nigh invulnerable, can guard allies and regenerate shields. Tark Chanlo, the Marksman, deadly sniper, can shred armor and devastate enemies in the back row. Senya Lanodora, that's the one. Support with shield regeneration and PSI attacks that pierce shields and armor. And Bentley, she's an empath. And Bentley the Commando, brutal, tough, disruptive, returns fire whenever attacked. And Raven Desano, Guardian, health generating damage soaker, who can dish out elemental damage with the power of his mind. All of these other characters are locked, and they are, at least these four are locked behind relationship status. You can form relationships with all of these, with certain pairs of these characters, like Win and Zerx and Bentley and Senya, along with Mariati and Jens. I don't know who Nodo or Tark, Nordo or Tark pair up with, but I get these. So I'm gonna go with, I usually put Win on my team. She's just a reliable damage dealer. And one of the few front row characters you get. I usually have both Win and Mariati on the starting roster. And then the back row is kind of like, I choose your own adventure. I really like Jens and Bentley. So, in order to maybe get Moriarty to actually get the relationship status, I'll absolutely do that. So let's see. So, when I was talking about subclasses, this is what I meant. For every person, every character has a subclass. So this is a Valkyrie, but you can have the Defender Valkyrie, the Ironclad Valkyrie, the Siphoner, Aegis, and the Disruptor Enforcer. There are more subclasses for these guys. I just haven't unlocked them yet. So let me see. Increase up by 20, increase damage by 10%, increases armor by 33%, increases attacks armor damage by 33%. I think I'll do that. Siphoner, Smash now drains 15 shields from the enemy, yes. Increased attack delays by 5 seconds. Buckshot now reduces enemy armor by damage by 50%. We'll get into attack delays when we start playing. But this is a game I've had for a while, and I bought it because of the striking art style and the way it looked in the trailer. Oh man, it looked so cool in the trailer. And these are all the bosses you face on each world. It has a nemesis system, sort of. If you were on a planet and you die to one of the bosses, and there is a position above him that is gone, he will ascend to that position and gain some more abilities in that position. It's kind of like a nemesis system. This is achieved because every time you die, it's like you have to go to the what am I trying to say? What am I trying to say here? Sarah, woohoo! Where's Brain? This is kind of achieved by the fact that every run is treated as a different dimension. The dimensions are, if you when you die, your dimensions are destroyed and conquered by I forgot what exactly they're called, but they're robots. They're robots, so. Robots, call them bots, call them Borg, call them fucking rust buckets, whatever. So each level is kind of divided into sections, and each section will have either an enemy or like a little vendor of sorts. Sometimes it'll be a little vendor or like shop or something. Sometimes it'll be weapons, sometimes it'll be food cards, which we'll talk about in a bit. Sometimes it'll just regenerate your shields, your armor, your health, stuff like that. So, see, Menkuan wine, resistance to concussion, 25%, and rattle for do combats. Oh, yeah. Just what I used. Okay. Okay, it looks like I've gotten lucky and I haven't had any sort of enemy encounter. DNA is the experience points for your character. So if we go into the characters here, you can see under them it's just like required 6 DNA to enhance. All of the level ups are set, and they have set things that they will do, set abilities and cards that they will get. This is not a card battle. This is not a deck builder, but you do get cards for later on in the adventure, and again we'll talk about that later. So in battle, when you are attacking, you can see at the top there's a bar there, and you can see that when I target a certain enemy, that enemy on the bar will go back a little bit. That is called attack delays, I'm pretty sure. It will delay the attack it'll delay the attack. And if you break them, which, let me just go ahead and show you. You break them, they go off the bar and don't attack that turn, but instead attack the next turn. So it'll be a little bit easier to kind of visualize when let's do this. When you see it, so smash, and then slash, and then in the middle, the attack order is, of course, also determined by the bar. So Win got some damage, but in exchange, that turret did not get to attack, and now we get to kill shot it. This may seem easy now, because it is, but it certainly gets a lot harder later. It's not a forgiving game. Alright, let's see. So with these level ups, you can actually see what character gets what and what kind of thing it kind of does. So charge shields, battle cry, and buckshot. Let's get charge shields. Useful for when you can't attack on certain turns due to status effects or stuff like kind of like counter attacks and riposte sort of mechanics that some enemies get sometimes. Ooh, do I want armor? Do I want... Yeah, you know what? I want the armor station. The armor repair. I just want more armor on this Wind Cyphex. Alright. And that's basically the game, is you just kind of like make sure that you can you just go through wave after wave of these enemies and make sure you don't die. You know? That's really the gist of it. It's very simple, but I find it fun. There's also the dialogue in this game is fucking hilarious at some point, which we will get to it at some point in the run. And I'm not sure how long this run will take. Sometimes runs will last like hours. Sometimes runs will last minutes. It's a roguelike. What did you expect? That's what roguelikes are. So how was everyone's Christmas? You know, either in the VOD or people watching the VOD or people watching live. How was your Christmas? Because my Christmas was weird, but good. Weird just because, as I've said, the holiday season. Oh, the holiday season's been rough for me. Fascinating. Seems these heroes in the wild. Seeing these heroes in the wild. If I bag one, I can bring them home and start a zoo. It was weird in the way that I just didn't feel like I was ready for it. And there's a lot of other factors to that, but the main thing is I just kind of didn't feel like I was ready. But I did get some good stuff. I got a nice long sleeve gray sweater type shirt. It's honestly good because I don't have many long sleeve shirts, and that will absolutely keep me warm in the hopefully colder winter we're gonna be having soon. Universe, weather, please. You've been having like 60, 70 degree weather in December. Bro. Fucking weird. Oh, and you can actually see what kind of like how much damage it will do to your party members, the attack that the enemy is going to do. So Mariotti is going to be barely affected, Wynn's going to be slightly affected, and Jen's shield will be broken and he'll lose a little health. But this is the last fight of the section, so we don't really have to worry about it. But I also got some boots, which I also need for the winter. I got some eyeshadows, some ColourPop eyeshadow palettes from my sister, my sibling, along with just a pouch of brushes. Just a fucking it's a pouch that's like this thick, and then it rolls out, and there's just like a fuck ton of brushes, and I'm like, Jesus. Also got a bunch of candy in my stocking. And I also got so I watched Game Changer, and so does my sister. So my sibling, we share the account. She pays for it, I mooch off of her, and she's completely fine with it. So I watched Game Changer, and if you don't know the reference, then don't worry about it, but she got me a shirt, and it says Brennan Lee Mulligan's American Girl doll shoes. And the funniest thing about that is I thought about getting her that exact same shirt. Oh, what else did I get? Did I get anything else? Hold on, I'm trying to think. No, I think that's it. Oh, no. I also got the Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection for Switch. I'd been wanting that. I'm super, and I've been enjoying the hell out of it just because it is a fun time. I'm bad at it, but I mean, whatever. It's fighting games, it's solo, it's not like I'm gonna go online. Not with it's stuff like MVC2, which has had a scene since its fucking inception. Well, perfect. I also got a bunch of Steam games. 3 were gifts from me, and 3 were gifts from Pada. The games I bought for myself were Skyrim, which I own, but I own and I've beaten, just on the 360. Oblivion Remastered, which I own the original on the Xbox 360. Just don't own the remastered. And Absalom, which is on the wheel now. I'm happy with those. And then Pada got me Clone Drone in the Danger Zone, which honestly I've been kind of having fun with, even just the single player mode. It's challenging, it's tough. It's a tough game. I do need to go. I do actually want to go online for that one just to see if it's, you know, even better than the single player mode. And then Nier Replicant and Nier Automata, which I haven't played yet. But after this whole rigmarole of trying to beat a game on the wheel of roguelikes at the end of the year, the Saturday after the 1st, so like 2 days after the 1st, is gonna be I'm gonna actually play it on stream, play Nier Replicant on stream, because he mentioned in the message, he's like, I want to see you play this, and sure, if it gets to a point where I actually like it, maybe I'll play it on stream, you know. And you know, interchange it with on Saturdays with Ace Attorney, because we ain't beating that. We ain't beating that before the end of the year. Anyway. So after we, so after that we actually get to grab some more weapons. And each have, like, you know, all the weapons are technically kind of randomized in the way that, like, you get different weapons, and sometimes they'll have different things. They'll have different sort of stats and all that. So what I'm gonna do: 10 to all attacks and inflicts extra 5 seconds of stagger. Stagger is the mechanic I was talking about. Attack delays is kind of your attack delays. How fast your attacks come out. Let's go ahead and equip that. Right, and objective complete. Jen Gidden, great job. Slice and dice those bogies. Now their base belongs to you. You've earned a break. Set up Kim, get some rest, and we'll push on in the morning. Camp is where the cards come in. You spend cards to deepen relationships with your party, and also to add effects to, like, X amount of combats, or some cards even actually heal you in between, because spoiler alert, you don't get healed in between. Why the game is unforgiving, one of the reasons. So if you notice the hearts as well, that's how deep your relationship is. Each filled in heart gets you, like, kind of perks, such as certain team attack. There's team attacks at heart 2, and like, I think you get certain stat ups at other ranks. And for people who have a romantic option, there are 4 hearts instead of 3. I didn't know you cared. Okay, so as I said, each card does kind of a different thing. So let's do damage versus marked. Let's that to win. Let's resistance to concussion and rattled. I think that would be better for you. along with giving you I know it doesn't really matter the health, but like it's better just to be fully healed. And then attack speed 5 seconds, last 2 combats. Absolutely going to Jens because he is slow as fuck. No cards available. Okay, now we. Leave camp, you still have 1 point available. If you leave now, they've lost for good. Yeah, points don't carry over between camps, but if you don't have any cards, you can't do anything, so. And I have one of the upgrades for the little robot guy you control, that, you know, runs around the overworld. That at camp it recovers half. Everyone recovers half of their armor. So, yeah. Let's see what your strengths and weaknesses are. Braxis Homenlith. Let's see. Hates defeat and rage from low health. Assists critical hits plus 50% damage versus crits. So if you attack before an enemy, and you attack that certain enemy before it attacks anyone in your party member, that counts as a crit and usually does more damage. Not with this guy. He actually gets more defense. His weakness is weak versus phasma damage, which is apparent on some weapons, and has low armor. So at the very least, low on armor. How about you, Coleco Pride? Hates enraged from bleeding. 50% damage versus pyro and heavy attacks. 8 versus concussion and laser damage. How about you, Thalotalab? Hates enraged when marked and enraged when marked, and attacks do extra damage. Great, amazing. Resists pyro and armor damage. Oh fuck. Elite squad, advanced shields. Weak versus corruption and flurry. Neat. And all 3 of those generals, like lieutenants, appear on the board. You don't have to fight all 3 of them, but they are all 3 here. They could just see how better things are in our reality. I'm sure they'd surrender, and we could be on our way. They will die like those that came before, and before that, and before that, and before that, and the brain damage. And the brain damage. And the brain damage. And the brain damage. Oh, hi, Master Roshi. When did you get here? Let me level up, people. You to level up. Ooh. We might be doing a short introductory period today. We might also be streaming at 6 o'clock tomorrow. 6:30 tomorrow. Just because, oh god, my sleep schedule is so bad. Oh, I got a bunch of... Oh, okay. I remember getting a bunch of that. Okay. Then we'll go... Let's see. I can breach there, I can breach here. Let's breach here so that we can get the weapons over here and the shields down there. Emulate. I am the emulator. Good move. So the regular enemies don't really have weaknesses. They're just kind of there. Doesn't mean they're all weak, it just means, you know, you don't have shit you can usually exploit. Guarding is also very important. You should probably guard. Well, for Mariotti, it's deflecting. Guarding is a different thing. Guarding is actually defending another player, another character. Oh my god. This might be a short introductory day. Oh, I'm so tired. The worst part is I didn't feel tired all fucking day. I've been up since at least midnight. Last night. And I have not felt tired all fucking day until now. And I know if I go to sleep now, I'm just gonna wake up at midnight again. Oh yeah, it's only targeting Mariotti. So when you get crits, it also certain attacks actually get certain bonus effects, like more armor damage, more damage in general. Sometimes it'll stagger them more. Stuff like that, you know. Oh, it's definitely been a couple of days. Oh my god. I didn't stream on the 25th just because I felt like I wanted some time to enjoy the holidays. Also, sleep schedule. Oh my god. Sleep schedule. Oh my god. My brain, my eyes are cooperating against me. They're conspiring against me. I cannot go to sleep right now, brain and eyes. One, I'm in the middle of a stream. Not be good. It would not be good. And two, if I go to sleep, all it's gonna do, make me get up at fucking 1 in the morning again. 12 to 3 o'clock is usually the time I get up. 12 a.m. to 3 a.m. is to clarify. Sleep schedule wouldn't be so bad if it didn't fuck up everything else. I could build my life around this. But my parents aren't usually, you know, up and about at fucking midnight. Everyone else is around asleep. Where I can sometimes be wide fucking awake. Again, give that to Jens. That, Mariotti. What is the time? 7:15. We have been streaming for 45 minutes. We can push through it. We can push through the tired. I believe in me. Even if no one else does. Let's go. We can do this. We can do this, even though I swear to God I'm losing consciousness as we speak. And not in the way of, like, I'm gonna pass out, more in the way of I'm gonna fall asleep. I'm gonna just not do the Imperium Battle Cruiser. I'm just gonna do the other things. Okay. Ooh. So if I go, okay, so the goal is to actually, by the way, the goal is to actually get here, within 3 days, so that you can actually be prepared to face the, boss of the world. Which usually is a big fuck-off scary robot. The light is not helping, the fucking fan is not helping, fucking brain not helping. Nothing is helping, everything is hurting at the moment. Not in like terms of like pain, but just in terms of staying awake. The only thing that I have that has caffeine in it is Coke. I've been drinking it for so long in my life, it doesn't affect me anymore. Which, you know, isn't healthy, but, actually, that's the end of the sentence. It isn't healthy. So I've been having a lot of fun with the games that I bought myself, and the games that Potta bought, and the games that Mom bought. Especially been having fun with the Elder Scrolls games because with Skyrim, I've actually modded it, so I have some different stuff I'm doing with it, so that's good. And with Oblivion, I haven't done much of anything with Oblivion, so... So the game's kind of all new to me in a way. We'll get to the end of this run and then we'll see how I fucking feel. If I'm still absolutely just like struggling, struggle busting my way through the stream, then I will end it. But But until then, I'm trying my best, god damn it. Trying my best not to fucking just pass out midstream. That would not be good. Not at all, not at all. Hey, I hear now. Hello, Potter. You've come at an awkward time. Just because I am struggling to stay awake, and if by the end of this run, I am still struggling to stay awake, I will be ending the stream. But right now I'm fighting through it and hoping I can stay awake and also get better at staying awake. Anyway, how was your Christmas? I asked earlier, but no one responded. I also asked the bot, but since you're here now, Potter, how was your Christmas? How was Christmas for the Potter? Christmas was alright. You know what? And sometimes that is the best we can ask for. Let's just go ahead and defend. We're actually getting a lot of shite in terms of... Oh, actually, Mariotti's not getting any sort of damage, so let me go ahead and just defend. There we go.
Call this the Imperium Waltz.
Yeah, there we go. That's a good one. That's a good one. A kill shot is always good. In games, in games, in games. In games, always in games. Usually, fuck. Brain is braining. Is it braining well? No. Does it need to? Yes. Christmas Eve, we did stuff on my dad's side. It was alright. Tonight we did mom's side. We did a white elephant. It's also alright. How much stealing happened during the game? Because I think many families, so not like you have to steal a gift from your wife or kids since they don't be in the same house. Our white elephant had a lot of stealing after the fact. After the openings, everyone was like, hold on, I actually want that. It's something based off a meme from our group, from our friend group, and it was really, really funny. The person who got it just didn't expect. Didn't expect it. So our on Messenger, our profile on Messenger. God, I can't think. Our profile on Messenger, is the picture is the only thing stolen was a shot glass that said "I heart MILFs." On Messenger, our profile picture is a blue Pikmin, and the caption is "I'm fag." It's like, it's just "I'm fag," and what I did was I bought a blue Pikmin plush and then like a decal sticker of "Hello, my name is," and then you could fill in whatever. And I just wrote "fag?" ? And so the person who opened it was like, "Oh hell yeah, the blue Pikmin!" And then she picked it up. And she was like, hold on, why is it sticking to my hand? She turned it over and she started busting out laughing. She was like, I didn't expect. Preston went up to, I was Discorded in. So he went up to the camera and went, you can't write that. And I looked him straight in the eye and I was like, yes, I can. I'm part of the community. It was definitely passed around a lot in terms of it being stolen. It ended up with Preston. It was a coveted item. Let's just say. I mean, like, everyone who knew thought it was funny, and I didn't see anyone who didn't know reacting poorly to it, so... Very least... Very least they didn't offend anyone horribly. God damn it. I say god damn it because 2 of my party members died and now they just don't have full health at all. Stash that so that when she gets to that level we can do that. Good news is though, we have a thing left. We have a full heal right here. Hell yeah. Go back to camp. Use damage versus marked. Also, you the attack speed. And that's about it. You can absolutely do that, just to get all the camp points all spent. Never mind, not all the camp points are spent, whatever, it's fine. No, not stay, goddammit, I have to leave. I think maybe on break I'll actually throw some cold water on my face, see if I can't wake up a little bit. Oh my god. If not, again, this will be just a little bit shorter. I'll try and go to at least 3 hours tonight. Make it only a little shorter than usual, you know? Okay, now concentrate, Sarah. Concentrate on what you are trying to do here. So, let's get you off the board real quick. And you are going to auto-fire on Mariotti. I think he'll be... Mariotti is going to be fine, though. Yeah, Mariotti's going to be fine. Especially since, yeah, kill shot, there we go. That'll make sure Mariotti's fine. The thing just not existing. Perfect. No. Yeah, I think blocking target will super helpful. Actually, hold on. We're all getting damaged. Gens more so than others, so I'm gonna defend it. And then just keep those two attacking. Cleave him so he can get as a resist versus heavy, but at the very least he'll actually get less armor because of that. Oh, Pada, are you still here? This damn RX vape makes it so that I've already explained it, but my tongue cracks and it makes talking. One, thank you for the games. Two, not this Saturday, not today. Next Saturday, one of the games, if not the only game we'll be playing, is New Replicant. Because you mentioned you wanted to see me play it on stream. So, I'll at the very least try it on stream, and if I like it, maybe I'll make it a playthrough on stream. I don't know. All depends. Huh. Fucking tongue, I hate it. Barrel pot of noises near. It's safe to say I found your Resident Evil. I hope you like it. I mean, it's a stylish hack and slash beat 'em up. It looks like it might be my thing. You never know, but I hope it is. I hope it is my thing. Yeah, come on, really? Oh, stunned. Perfect. Can't retreat now, motherfucker. Try retreating when you're stunned, bitch. Oh, you ain't getting away. You dying before that happened. Oh. I have not played Nier yet. I am actually saving it for the stream so that so that you can get my first impressions. And I can get my first impressions on video.
Locals are stronger than they look. Killed. I can't take any more dead friends.
Vindicator implant. Org attack, cyber piercing. Shield piercing, weaken damage. Oh. Yeah, you don't have any heavy attacks. Pulse gauntlets. And level it up to level 3. So that now I can actually equip her with things such as this and this. Oh yeah. Okay. And let's see. Damn, okay. I could actually do that. That's actually... Alright. Okay, let's see. That break. That. I can get a kill shot on something. Not gonna lie, there are many parts of both of your games I'd be interested in you experiencing. I have heard a lot of weird things go on in Nier games. Nier games are notoriously weird. But the dude who makes them is also notoriously weird because he wears that fucking weird fucking moon mask shit to cons all the time. There's a clip, oh my god, I don't know what, I'd have to search, but there is a clip of him at a con, and someone asked, "Do you keep snacks in that helmet?" And he just went and opened a hatch in the back, pulled out like a full-size candy bar, and the audience fucking lost it. Like, that dude is so eccentric and funny. Like, I want to grow up to be him. I say in my late 20s, almost turning fucking 30 this year. I mean, the dude's probably older than me, but still. It's humorous. Much like the bone. Oh yeah, Yoko Taro, the man. When asked why 2B had heels, he just wanted to have women in heels beating up robots. No deeper reason. He just likes them. Hey, you know what? More power to him. More power to him on that shit. He was like, why does 2B wear heels? I just like them. I think it'd be kind of neat to see women in heels beating the shit out of robots. So I made it. I did it for that reason. The one thing I will always remember about 2B in fucking in Nier Automata, I will always remember 2B's ass has more polygons in it than the entirety of The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Which is just the greatest thing in all of gaming. It's such a funny, stupid. I'm not sure if it's even real. If it's a rumor, it's the best rumor I've ever heard. If it's real, it's the best factoid I've ever heard about a game ever. Like, legitimately. Ah, kill shot. There we go. Also, honestly, seeing 2B was why I got the game. Then the gameplay made me 100% it because it fell in love with it. I know a lot more about Automata, so I hope you like Replicant, so I can just wait for Automata. I know very little about Replicant as well. I know just a little bit about Automata because of memes, because of people talking about it, and because of certain pictures. Certain sites. Certain sites that will not be named. Certain sites that have a lot of pictures of her and the boy one. That I don't know the name of. Pictures of 2B. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean. You know what I mean, Potter. You know exactly what I mean. The boy is 9S. Got it. I'm sure there are reasons for those numbers and letters that should not be spoiled, you know. Then again, it could be just that Yoko Taro was like, nah, I just chose random letters and numbers. He was just like, yeah, why does TB wear heels? I don't know, I just kind of like them. I think the idea of girls in heels beating up robots was fun, so I did it. Every once in a while you hear stuff like that where it's just like, I just did it because I thought it would be cool / fun. And or sexy. Sometimes, you know, just I mean, there are numerous reasons for them, and they aren't like a spoiler, but also the game would explain anyway when you get to it. Yeah, exactly. I'm assuming it's like they're also like cyborgs or robots, so it's probably just their model number. But like, I never know with Yoko Taro. Sometimes it's like, oh, there's actually a deeper meaning to it. Sometimes there's a deeper meaning to it, sometimes there just isn't with that man. Yeah, model numbers, okay. Yoko Taro just has... He's eccentric, as I said. He's just an eccentric man. Eccentric does not always mean bad, and does not always mean good either. There's some eccentricities of his that I think are that I don't know of that are probably just like, I don't know too much. I don't know that much about the man to really judge his eccentricities. Put the 30 max shields on both, I guess. Attacks cause... Oh, actually, let's get... You healed up. Attacks cause... gems. The behemoth has arrived. After this behemoth, we'll go on a break. Let's see what I can't do about splashing some cold water on my face or something. I don't know. Ugh. Replicant is the prequel to Automata, right? not like a prequel that you need to play, but a prequel that's probably appreciated to play. You know, it's like, you know, maybe like you could play it and you probably get a little bit more just a little bit more out of Automata. I know it's also, I think, in the same universe, or at least made by the same people with some of the same principles, as the Drakengard games. Looking is the prequel, yeah, and the remake connects more directly, apparently, versus the original version. I would assume so, that makes sense, actually. Usually remakes try to do that. Remakes and remasters try to tie in one of their sequels. I know I think from what I heard of one of the Drakengard games, which is, again, made by, like, the same people with kind of the same principles as Automata, you don't really play as good people in Drakengard. So I feel like it's probably going to be the same with Nier. You don't really play as good people. You just kind of play as the protagonist. Yeah. Oh, god damn. Oh my god. From what I remember, the protagonist is at least justified in his mission. So what I'm hearing is I assumed correctly. His actions at least have justification. I mean, hey, you know what? That makes for a complex story. Sometimes playing as the protagonist playing as the protagonist and not the hero makes for complex and interesting stories. As much as I love playing as the hero and, you know, having some power fantasy and having some or at least having just some fun gameplay, you know, that's fine. But sometimes interesting and complex stories are also my jam. I play RPGs after all. RPGs are one of my favorite genres. Oh my god. How dare you scan? How dare you? Still alive? How presumptuous of you. Still alive. Oh, a fun fact. Okay, there was a game called Mere Gestalt, which is just Replicant but a different pro tag. Replicant, young man. Gestalt, father, age man, because they thought Xbox 360 players would not want to play as the young man. What? Yes, me, a teenage Xbox 360 player, want to play as an old fart and not a goddamn person like me. Well, I feel like I've heard of Gestalt. And again, I've heard of a lot of games. I mean, one just in general. But I've heard of a lot of games, and then I've forgotten the titles of them. And then I'm like, well, it could be this game that has you do this, but I'm not sure. Because I don't remember the name. Watched a lot of YouTube countdowns back in the day. Back before Watch Mojo tainted the idea of a countdown. Give me 1 second. You know what? We'll go on break anyway. We'll just go on quick break. Go on our usual 10-minute break. So I suggest you guys go get a snack, go get a drink, go to the bathroom, sort your likes, feed your animals if you have any. They need to be fed and also let them out. And as always, we'll have our good friend Sora running the stream while we are gone. So we'll see you guys in 10 minutes. we're back. Woof. Let's keep this train going. I splashed some water on myself. It's not. I did some good, I guess. It's okay. You know, I did. It's you know, not I. Not like it helped the most. Oh, Pada, your image that you sent that included the box art of near Gestalt. I think it unlocked some memories. Is that the game where? Oh God, is it one of the endings that like it makes you like watch as your save data disappears, or am I thinking of a completely different game? Because the protagonist kind of looked like it just. I think it unlocked a core memory for me. I think you may be thinking of something else. Okay. Here, while this is all happening, let me look it up on Google. I want to see what the game is now. That ending. That much. It delete your save data. Well, okay, that's... No, that's not what I was looking for. Something that... Yeah, I guess Nier Automata at some point. You said that I think on Discord or on stream at some point that one of the endings you do can might have to search up another. It's just might have to Google search better because it was like Nier Automata, and I'm like, well, yeah, but there was another one. It literally makes you like watch as your save data disappears, like some prolonged torture. But but the ending is like super it's somber, but it's like it's the best ending that you can achieve, you know, in terms of like not that it's like, you know, the good ending. It's more along the line that this is the best option that you can achieve for the characters in the game. Sunder, actually. Okay, truthfully, you may or may not be correct. Hey, if it's just Gestalt, then that's fine. I didn't plan on playing Gestalt. Or the original replicant. I remember, like, I think Rabbit Luigi did a fucking countdown years ago about, like, it was something about endings. I actually don't remember what the whole thing was about. Ooh. 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 Well, it's not the best. Yeah, the OG did. The remake did something different. Yeah, exactly. There we go. The remake did something completely something different. Then there you go. Don't have to. Cause the OG was just God. I don't remember anything. Like I didn't play the OG. I just remember the one countdown by Rabbit Luigi that was like, it makes you watch as the save data gets fucking deleted, and it's like, what the hell? Cool young clip on you. Wait, what? Fuck, wait, what? Hello? What just happened? Oh, yeah, equip. What the fuck? Hello? Guess I can't equip yet. What? How do we keep ending up in weird positions? Am I buying my X and Y coordinates? Is this fucking Castlevania? Aria of Sorrow? Wait, what? This Castlevania? So, there's a glitch in Castlevania Aria of Sorrow. It makes it so that you can, the glitch is basically that, you, you're like selling. You're technically, the glitch is like you're selling your X and Y coordinates to the shop owner of Hammer, which gets you a lot of money, which gets you a lot of potions, that you can then sell back to him for a lot of money, so you can get like all of the items in the game, if you really, really wanted to. So it looks like you're selling parts of like the menu, but it's just your X and Y coordinates. It's a really weird glitch. Claire explained the glitch in her LP of it, and even showed it off, I think, on that last part? Not on the last part. The one where she gets all the souls in that game. The one of the last part. Like the penultimate bonus episode. Sorry, it's just reading stuff from the chat. Oh, fuck. Yeah, we were, it was just, God. I remember watching that, that specific LP as it was coming out. And I think I was, I think it was at the time I was working at, I can say it, John's Incredible Pizza Place. I think it's out of business, or at the very least, that location is out of business. Which was one of the worst jobs I've ever had. I've talked about it multiple times, because it was one of the worst jobs I've ever had. Oh, I guess Noto also comes with Moriarty. Wow, good fucking wording, Sarah. Amazing wording. Phrasing, I think the kids call it. God. Anyway. Oh, this is one of the with when you get a certain level of relationship, you actually get dialogue and cuts. You get like silly little cutscenes. Let's read this one. So you used to be a defender, right?
I was. But I realized that we weren't defending the people. We're dealing the pockets of intergalactic corporations.
That's a bit harsh, don't you think? No, now, would you mind passing me my official Neuroblast Athletics Core Defender Edition water bottle?
We're deep in the pockets of the corporations.
Well, I don't think I think that's a little harsh. Can you please pass me product placement? I'm not sure if she'll ever get back to Let's Playing, but I can't wait for I can't wait for her to finish Jet Set Radio Future and also finish Superman. God. Superman 64 is such an old Let's Play now. I'm going to absolutely make my back crumble. Give me a second. Let me just age 50 years on stream. I want to see exactly when the Superman 64 Let's Play started. I want to see that. Beautiful playlist. 15 years ago. Let's see the actual exact date. June 17th, 2010. $15 years. Someone in the comments is saying, John, this is from 7 years ago. John joined TRG, met Luca, started dating her, and got married before the series was finished. Good lord. Let's add the fact that she has been streaming for at least 10 years before this was finished, has begun her transition before this was finished, realized she was trans before this finished. Done at least done so many charity events before this series finished. Oh yeah, Superman 64. I swear she started it so long ago that some episodes could actually talk about newer games. Could actually talk about newer games that came and went through development hell, since, if I recall, she talks about Superman games in them. Yes, she does. There are certain games she talks about. It's fucking God, 15 years. 15. That's fucking ugh. Ugh. I remember being one of the people waiting for the next episode of that. Some games became defunct before the LP finished. Some games entered and came out of development hell as this game was, before she finished this fucking LP. So what happens first? Half-Life 3 is Half-Life 3 is never getting released. That one's they have confirmed that they have no plans of releasing a Half-Life 3. I think it'd be more accurate to say which happens first, the rest of the LP or GTA 6. GTA 6, I swear, is gonna come out and it's gonna flop so fucking hard because it's been in development hell for so fucking long and people are hyping themselves up about this. I think it has won 3 years in a row. I'm pretty sure it is one most anticipated games in the most anticipated game in the Game Awards. I'm pretty sure 3 years in a row. TF3 comes out. Team Fortress 3 is not gonna get it. Team Fortress 2 is not gonna get it. They barely care enough about the game to fucking to fix it and get rid of the bots. Not gonna get a fucking sequel. But someone put it best, if that game is not mind-blowingly perfect, GTA 6 is gonna flop so fucking hard. It's that's just the long and short of it. If it is not absolutely perfect, it's gonna flop. And it's gonna be heartbreaking for a lot of people. It's kind of like Metroid Prime 4, but in, I feel like, an even more egregious way. Metroid Prime 4, from what I've heard, isn't bad. The gameplay is very good. And, you know, some of this stuff is actually pretty cool, but from what I've heard, the story is bad. The story is bad, and the environment just ain't it. Wonder if my great-grandkids will enjoy the rest of the Superman 64 LP. I will die before people have pointed out. As people have pointed out to Claire, people have been born during the time that LP was coming out and have aged significantly. Like, we're born in that same year and are now going through high school. As the LP has not finished. And will probably die before. Imagine just that LP never finishing. And that's, you know what, that's a distinct possibility. That LP has just been on the back burner for Claire for years. I think at this point it's just kind of like dead on arrival. It's like, yeah, no, that's not finishing. That's fine. Honestly, I don't really care all that much. Because even without an ending, it's still pretty funny. It's still a pretty funny LP. Back burner. It's on the countertop next to the stove at this point. In the fridge again. On the back burner. It's been on her to-do list for so long. It's actually back in the freezer. She needed to refreeze it. She returned it and it has to like rebuy it. The packaged meat that is Superman 64. It's gonna be freezer burned by the time it gets back. I think this metaphor just went off the rails. Oh my god. Well, I am not paying attention to what is happening. I wonder if at any point Chugga joked about it for doing it for TRG. I think somewhere early in development they did. But I think they've definitely eased up on the Superman 64 jokes. Everyone has. Because really at this point, like, no one cares. It's like people would love to see it finished. And I know Claire would love to see it finished. Even if she has to do it herself. But it's just kind of like one of those things that's like, yeah, if it finishes, it finishes. But if it doesn't, then whatever. I think they joked about doing Sticker Star for TRG. And then they technically did. There's multiple streams of it. Chugga and Claire. I haven't watched those streams. I don't like Sticker Star to the point where I'm like, I don't want to watch people play it. I remember I bought Sticker Star for the 3DS on the recommendation of Pro Jared, who said it was like a good 7.5 out of 10 or something. In his like 1 minute review series. I was like, oh hell yeah, that sounds cool. That sounds good. Then I bought it and I got to a point where like I needed a specific sticker to progress in the story. And I did not know where to get it. And it did not tell me I needed it. So I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I don't want this game anymore. This is bad. Also, the gameplay is just like really, really repetitive. I think a lot of other critics actually lambasted it for with like you do the same fucking thing every damn. Oof. .8 too high. God. Yeah, honestly, that game is so bad. And it kicked off the fucking, like, Paper Mario fucking... Like, it started its own fucking trilogy. Continued with Color Splash, which I heard the writing is great. But the gameplay is the same fucking thing. And then, what is the new one? The one on the Switch. That, like, I was like, oh, hey. Like, they're ditching the gameplay. Like, they said they were ditching the gameplay of Sticker Star and Color Splash. I was like, are they going back to the original style? No, they aren't. What is this gameplay? Oh my god, this looks terrible. But I've heard it's fucking gas. And I'm like, I don't want to play it. I've heard the story is good. Again. You know, I've heard the story is good, but I don't want to play a game that I just don't think I'm going to enjoy. Because, like, the story might be fucking great, but the gameplay looks ass. I did hear that they get better, but not still at the same caliber as OG or TTYD, which is why they remade TTYD and put it on the Switch. I still need to grab that. I need to grab that before it becomes exorbitantly expensive like the original TTYD is on GameCube. That shit's like 100 if not hundreds of dollars. And then Super is in a weird nebula that I did play and enjoy, but I know it's not like nothing like any of them. Yeah, I feel like it's... From what I've seen of Super Paper Mario, which is all of it, because I watched Chugga's LP of it years ago, it looks fun. You know, it's definitely not like a traditional Paper Mario game. No. But it looks like actually fun. I have the TTYD remake. It is fun, and the Mario RPG remake. I have that. I do have that one. I actually need to keep playing through that, so I don't forget what I'm doing again and have to restart it a second time. I have the worst track record with doing that. It happens all the time. And it shouldn't. I will play a game, put it down, and then fucking pick it back up months or years after the fact that I have put it down, and then go, oh fuck, what was I doing again? How do I play this? God damn it. I wish Super spun off into a side series from a spin-off series. Hey, spin-offs spin-offs of... I mean... So, here's the thing. Most people don't know this. The Persona series is a spin-off of Shin Megami Tensei. It's become so, big that's actually overshadowed Shin Megami Tensei, and people consider, like, Persona almost its own series. But it's gotten so popular and so big that this spin-off series has had side series and spin-off series to that spin-off. Persona 4 Arena, Persona Dancing Through the Night, Persona Q, Persona Tactica, Persona 5 Tactica, fucking just a bunch of spin-offs to a spin-offs and side series to what is a spin-off of a way less successful series. There are so many series like that. Series and games like that. For example, Apex Legends and Titanfall. People lament that we're not going to get a new Titanfall game for a long, long while, if at all. And yet, Apex Legends is, I wouldn't say still going strong, but it's still going. It's still going, and people still like it. And there are a lot of people who just don't realize that it's a spin-off of Titanfall. I didn't realize it was a spin-off of Titanfall until people told me when I started to play it. It was a spin-off of Titanfall. Trying to keep my voice in the feminine range. It's so hard when I'm tired and streaming at the same time. So much energy expended. Wait, what did you say? I missed it. The whole thing about Persona being a spin-off to the Shin Megami Tensei games. And then Persona being so popular that this spin-off got its own spin-offs with fighting games and rhythm games and different types of RPGs. Like strategy and mystery dungeon RPGs. And Apex Legends being a heard about Persona, but haven't a Titanfall. Titanfall has a spin-off game and it's called Apex Legends, which is hugely popular, and a lot of people don't realize that it's a spin-off of Titanfall. In fact, when I first started playing it, I didn't realize that. I had to be told. Apex is what? Yeah, it's a spin-off. It's in the same universe. One of the characters is a daughter of a pilot that you fight in Titanfall 2. It's in the same universe. If you look into the lore, it's kind of crazy. it's gotten so big that it's just outshined Titanfall in so many ways, and definitely outlived it. Definitely outlived it, for better or for worse. I haven't played Apex Legends in a long, long time. I wonder if it's still good. Probably not. Games like that usually never like hold up that well. I just spaced out. What the fuck? That's not a sign that after this run, maybe I should just end stream. And I don't know what is. Can't go to sleep though, because if I go to sleep now, again, I'm gonna wake up at fucking 12 in the morning and not feel rested. Well, not that I won't feel rested. I'll feel wide fucking awake and just be like, well, I guess I'm not going back to sleep. It's after 2 hours, but usually after I have a run. Like, I end a run too. This run is not ended. Because I've been fucking lollygagging and fucking dawdling and spacing the fuck out. Oh, have not been paying as close attention. Neither have I. It's so fucking tired. Then again, if I go to sleep, I'm just gonna fucking. I'm just gonna wake up at fucking 8 o'clock in the morning. No, that's a good time to wake up. 12 o'clock in the morning. To wake up at 8 o'clock in the morning is a fucking miracle. If I go to sleep now and wake up at 8 o'clock, I'm gonna be like, fuck yeah, good night's sleep. Oh my god, I am trying so hard. Keep my fucking eyes open. Ah! I think we'll just end tonight. I am just trying so hard. Hopefully, so tomorrow we're gonna try and do it at 6 o'clock again, and hopefully I'll actually have a good night's sleep. And hopefully I won't, like, just be absolutely fucking tired to the point that I'm just not entertaining. So, tomorrow, hopefully, again, we'll have 6 o'clock. Yeah, hopefully it's 6 o'clock tomorrow, and then Tuesday at the same time. Hopefully. Need Snack to make you wake up from confusion. I think he's actually being a responsible person in his sleep. So yeah, that's the schedule. Hope you're all having a wonderful night/day wherever the hell you live. Bye.
We are so glad you came. Bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye now. Bye. Bye-bye. Remember, please discard all candy wrappers and popcorn containers in the nearest trash receptacle.